just outside of Buffalo, New York. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Andre Roberts now to return it. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
This is Derrick Henry. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Derrick Henry,
this running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Second and 4. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good.
15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And now it's second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and now it's third down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And it's complete. Hooper. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
That's good.
It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Byron Jones.
Buffalo and Houston, two up-and-comers in the AFC, and you may remember they met in the wild card round a season ago. That game most likely to be remembered for the Deshaun Watson play where he spun away from the two defenders before finding Taiwan Jones for a big play late. And that game went into overtime, tied at 19. before Kaimi Fairbairn won it with a field goal in the extra session. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Henry. And he'll get it only to about the 3 and no further as they stop him. The big back Derrick Henry held out of the end zone. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, it floated on him, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
It's good. Makes the score Bills 7, Texans nothing.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon.
The pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
8-yard gain.
That's good for 28 yards. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
First down, Texans.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Josh Gordon, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
2nd and 11. Throw left side complete. That's Murray. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
The Bills on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 34. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Third down. And 10 yards to go.
They'll look to throw again. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Complete to Aaron Jones.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
First down, Houston.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's 2nd and 8. He's got it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Aaron Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Texans have taken the lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Texans 14, Bills 7. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Kenny Galladay, as the first half is winding down. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
2-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. Oh, going for Sanders down. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 32 that time. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now pass complete here to Sanders. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
And the Texans first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far. And it was again on the last play.
Being chased out left. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime.
And this is going to be intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Bills take over first.
There was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Again, it's Henry. Nothing can stop him. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. It's a big run that time by Henry. 47 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 25-yard line. Now back to throw. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
That's another Bills first down. 1st down and golden.
They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Gerald Everett is tied in, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
1st down, Texans.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And it's 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Left side here to Sanders. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. He'll look to throw. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the 1st. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really nice gain of 25 yards. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Josh Gordon with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Texans have broken the tie. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
The 22-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Forced out to his left. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
7-yard line.
Rolling to his right. Throwing deep for Galladay. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
He's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
This one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Texans' 2-yard line.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
To throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Michael Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here. But if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow.
23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
13-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing deep for Galladay. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll try and run with Murray. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Latavius Murray unable to lower those shoulders and get the first. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Now a first down carry by Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Again, it's Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. On third down, here's Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get